Now we will see what are the reasons of low groundwaters in Pakistan. Look at this mind map and you will understand these reasons very clearly. Number one, increasing in cultivated areas irrigated by groundwater. Number two, water-intensive irrigation. Number three, reduced rainfall. Number four, deforestation and removal of vegetation. Number five, rapid urbanization. At first, we will discuss point number one, increasing in cultivated areas irrigated by groundwater. We know Pakistan is an agrarian country and we have agrarian society. Agriculture is main profession in Pakistan and we are our economy based on agriculture. So with the modern technology, inventions and development in agricultural fields, we have increased our area of cultivation. Thus, we need extra water for that extended irrigation areas. So the farmers install tubewells and other means to pump out the groundwater for their irrigation purposes. Thus, the groundwater level goes lower and lower day by day. So we move to next point and discussed the point very briefly. Students, you know, the pumping groundwater at rate faster than its rate of recharge can have negative effects on the level of groundwater. That means that when you have more spending than your earnings, what will be happen? There will be a loss or instability between earning and income. The same process is here when water is not recharged, but you have more consumption, the water table will go lower and lower and lower with the passage of time, and at the end it will be finished and there will be no water for our use. So we should always be careful about the water usage. And water intensive irrigation is main reason in Pakistan for lowering the groundwater table, because in Pakistan there is a flood irrigation system is practicing, in which we fill up our whole field with huge amount of water, whether the field needs such amount of water or not. It's not our concern. We are used to flood our fields with the waters so that we satisfy our inner interpretation that our cultivation will be healthy, but it is a loss of water and loss of land and loss of our productivity of land. So we should discover the modern water management system in our irrigation to irrigate our fields. Next number is reduced rainfall. When there is no rainfall, there will be no recharge of water, so the groundwater table will be lower, and with the passage of time we are observing that climate change is there in the whole world, and due to this climate change the number of days of rainfall per annum has decreased very much, and now there are reduced rainfall in our areas, thus we are unable to recharge our groundwater. For this reason, it is a reason for lowering the groundwater, because there is no rain. Without rain, we cannot recharge our groundwater. Next is deforestation and removal of vegetation. Think and tell me how deforestation and removal of vegetation is linked with the reasons of low groundwater in Pakistan. How deforestation and removal of vegetation is doing its job in lowering groundwater in Pakistan. Okay, listen to me carefully. In absence of vegetation power, falling of raindrops onto the ground results in fast flow runoff across the ground surface. Fast runoff does not allow much time for the water to seep into the groundwater. Presence of vegetation retarded the rapid falling of raindrops, resulting rainwater reaches the ground slowly and results in more seepage and less runoff, and groundwater is recharged. If you can not understand, I will repeat in other words that when there is a deforestation and removal of vegetation, there will be a bare land without no vegetation and trees. The barriers which stop the water and slow down the speed of flowing water is not available. When these barriers are not available, the speed of run of water will be very rapid. Due to this speed, there will be no seepage in the ground, so there will be no recharge in underground water, thus the water table will remain low. For more seepage, we should care for our trees and vegetation. Okay, you should plant more trees and vegetation over the land, so that there should be a seepage in the ground, seepage of water in the ground, and it will recharge the groundwater. Number next, rapid urbanization. Due to rapid urbanization, there are many structures which are builded built on the land, and there is no land that is bare or where rain can directly hit to the land. We are seeing during the rapid urbanization there are very many buildings, roads, and other infrastructure built by the concrete and asphalt. Concrete and asphalt cannot allow the water to seep into the ground. Therefore, it will be a gradual reduction in the recharge of groundwater. Due to this, there will be a lower table of water in the subsurface area of our Earth. We should move to next slide to understand the scarcity of drinking water in cities. You know there is a scarcity of water in the whole world, but the same dilemma is in Pakistan that there is a scarcity of water in some cities, and some cities are con- has contaminated underground water. For example, according to the United Nations report of 2006 or 2011, the some cities of Pakistan has the impurities from the arsenic and magnesium in groundwaters that are fatal for the health of all living beings. Now we will discuss the 4 points which are showing on slide in the mind map of reasons of scarcity of drinking water. The rapid urbanization, climate change, the ground surface of urban areas, lack of proper city planning. These four are the reasons which are shortening our drinking water. You know, when there is a society or there is a community or a town, the town has some needs of drinking water and their domestic or their use of domestic water needs for their domestic use in addition to drinking. There is a more consumption of water with the rapid urbanization, and there will be no access proper drinking water to the population of that particular society or town which are built by unmanaged societies. Number two, climate. We have discussed in previous slides that climate change is a big reason for scarcity of recharge of our groundwater. Due to this, we have shortage in groundwater as well as drinking water. We, mostly Pakistan, uses the groundwater as drinking water except some cities which are along the coast of Sindh and Makran. For example, their Karachi and the southern Sindh is using the river waters for drinking after some treatment and cleaning of water. Now we discuss the ground surface of urban areas. We have already discussed that with the buildings and other development in the urban areas, there will be no bare soil or land, and there will be concrete infrastructure, roads, and asphalt roads are available in urban areas so that there would be no seepage in the ground and there will be no recharge of water. Thus, the groundwater table go lower and lower. Thus, the population face the scarcity of drinking water problem in cities. And other big reason for scarcity of drinking water is lack of proper city planning. When we have not planned cities, there will be no access to the clean water, clean and drinking water for the population of that particular city which is built unplanned. We should properly plan the cities which have enough access of fresh water for drinking to the population of that area or that particular city. I hope you have understand the whole 4 points of scarcity of drinking water in cities. Now it is time to move ahead and discuss next points which are ways to solve shortage of water in Pakistan. These are the ways how we can solve the shortage of water in Pakistan. Number one, implementation of city planning. We should implement our city planning, reduction of deforestation. We should reduce the cutting of our trees and we should not weed out the vegetation. Number three, use of better irrigation water management strategies. There should be well organized, managed irrigation system which use less water and provide huge amount of cultivation. Number four, treatment of urban sewage water. We should use to adopt the different methods which are available in the developed countries for the treatment of urban sewage water, and we should practice these procedures to clean our sewage water for our agricultural use or different or industrial use. Now it is time to ensure equitable water distribution. We should plan an equitable distribution to our domestic, industrial, and agricultural fields. Now we will see a question. Describe the four ways to solve the shortage of water in Pakistan. We have already discussed these 4 points. You can read the slide, and if you want to write, you can write the question answer of this question from this slide. Now we should move to next. It is types of precipitation. There are liquid and solid precipitation. Classification of precipitation is solid precipitation and liquid precipitation. In solid, we are seeing snow and hail. In liquid precipitation, drizzle and rain are included. At sleet, it is mix of rain and snow and it is referred to as sleet. Sleet is a form which is mixture of rain and snow and it is referred to as sleet. Next we discuss virga, the form of precipitation that evaporates before reaching the surface. It forms only streaks of rain. Now go to next. These are also the points of previous slides, which explanation you can write these solid precipitation and liquid precipitation from this slide. And now it is time to say you goodbye. Allah Hafiz. Thank you.